So before we get all the way into this, I did want to ask you guys, did you see the rocket launch the other day?
No.
My cousin was on it.
Oh.
It was like a landing or something, and said it was really crazy, the whole experience. But most importantly, he was just really glad to be EarthBound. Hi everybody, welcome to the quiz today. That's right, I'm hosting a quiz, and it's been asked multiple times of us to do it, and here I am doing it. It's EarthBound, baby.
Kyle, do you even have a cousin?
None.
No.
My life is a lie.
He doesn't have parents or siblings or anything. He just showed up on Earth and has been wandering around ever since.
I was EarthBound, and then I just was here, and now it's one of my favorite games ever, and that's not a lie. I love EarthBound. How much do you guys know about EarthBound?
I watched a playthrough on YouTube.
PK Fire! PK Fire! PK Fire!
Before we continue with this quiz, there's something very important I must do, and that is relieve Mitch of his hosting duties. I must consume him to be able to host an episode.
Kyle, if you do this, there will be ramifications.
There's no going back on that.
There's no more whiteboard.
This kills the whiteboard.
This kills the whiteboard.
It must be done. Yes.
Do you know how many years off of his life that you just took?
Maybe 7. That's all right, though. But for realsies, we're in that quiz. Bits behind us. I love EarthBound. Played it when I was very young. I've played not EarthBound 0, the oldest one back on the Nintendo NES. But I've played both EarthBound 1, which is Mother 2, and EarthBound 2, which is Mother 3. Thanks, translations.
Wow.
It's really hard to play Mother 3 Earthbound 2 because it never got ported to America. So you can just find fan translated versions of it. I definitely didn't do that. But yeah, I love those games. They're really, really good. We're just taking a look at a smattering of different little creatures, villains from the EarthBound encyclopedia. And let's just see what you guys think of them, because there's some wacky little names in here, and they're a fun time, and so it kind of fits. So let's do it. Woo! We got 9 questions for you. We're gonna put them out. I know.
That's a lot of questions.
Wow. All right.
Sure is. And every single question after the first one, we'll get to it. Gonna give you a little fun little bonus round. A little test your little improv skills, boys.
Oh, we don't have those though.
I'm sorry. Improv.
Huh?
Yeah, we
I
never
took those along with my hat.
We never claimed to have improv. I never
I'll mail
claimed
them
to have
back
improv.
to
How long have you known me that you added an improv skills bit?
On
you
round 1! That's all right. Round 1, there ain't one, so don't worry about it. Number 1. It's a gimme, honestly. Should be. Probably a gimme. It's this guy.
Oh, I've seen him before.
So
I do
many
not know his name.
So many people have seen him. Aim and Smash Bros. That's how most people were introduced.
I think I only know his name because of you.
Your options are Mrs. Mercury, Mr. Saturn, Dr. Donuts, or Steve.
So
Turns out I actually know this one. I didn't think I did, but I know it.
Awesome. Cool.
Nice.
Then we all know it.
I think you might all know it.
Awesome.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dr.
Mr.
Donuts.
Mr. Saturn.
Yes, it's Mr. Saturn.
I really wanted to say Steve for the bit.
I love Dr. Donuts so much.
Thank you. For fans of the game, that's actually a reference to something else in the game that you guys
Really?
will understand. Woo.
It's
I thought
crazy.
that was just a reference to the fact that you used to work at Dunkin'.
Yeah, that too, I get. You found the surprise reference.
I'm out looking for my water spout.
That was the improv bonus round.
This was just my Dunkin' coworker. He looked exactly like this. He showed up to work with
Not
no
related.
pants, but he also
That's where
didn't have
Steve
legs
comes
or a
from.
penis, so it was fine.
This was, and he walked in and I went, nice bow in your hair, man. That's pretty cool. And that was the only thing that was different about
And then he
us.
took you to HR for sexual harassment.
Well,
Okay.
Workplace is tough nowadays. Anyways, Mr. Saturn, Mr. Saturn, basically like the front, the staple, the poster child of the series at this point. Just a little alien race, bunch of little strange creatures that live in a place called Saturn Valley, and they all speak in a really weird language. Here's an example of their language.
I can read it though.
Yeah, you can.
You can speak their tongue?
Yeah.
They
I'm
all
gifted.
have like very unique script, and it is imagined in my head. They go, hi, you come buy, you can sell too. And they also say Zoom a lot, as you can see in that. You want to buy Zoom?
Does he say Boing?
Oh yeah, and Boeing. That's the other one. It's Boeing and Zoom.
Hi,
they just throw
Mr.
those
Saturn
things in.
Boing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Just a lot of ad placement in this specific text. Saturn, Boeing, Zoom. There's just a lot of
Thank you.
People are gonna think I can do that on command, but it's not true.
Is that a Freudian slip? That's weird. I don't know. But no, yeah, he's a great little guy. I love him. Cute little guy. But we're on to like the actual little enemies. Well, we're on to just straight up things you're gonna hit with your psychic little powers. EarthBound's about kids with psychic powers, if that wasn't made aware already.
Crazy.
what?
Round
And then that one
Round
guy.
two. Yeah. Round two. I didn't click it. Didn't click it. No. Round two. Oh, it's so tiny.
It's really
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even realize you sent anything.
Why is he there?
What
It
the
wasn't-
hell?
Why does he look like that?
What's that tiny?
I cannot tell what that's supposed to
At
be.
500%, it is still teeny.
Yeah, I opened it in
pretty
browser.
small.
Didn't help at all. There's just a whole browser page
It's just a
dedicated
little,
to the
it's
one
just a
part
little
one.
mouse man.
Here's a bigger image.
Oh,
Of the
That
fella.
is
that's
a
very
wildly
different.
image as
Yes. So
That-
the first itty bitty image was like an in-game sprite. The marketing for like all of the EarthBound games originally was made with claymation, and so there's a lot of like claymation models of a lot of
fun.
the
Love
characters,
that.
specifically like the actual named characters. There's a lot of claymation of, but some of the other ones have them too, as you'll see as we'll go through, because I think there's like 4 more that I have here that actually are claymation, but we'll get to those. So this is like one of the very first little common enemies that you fight in the game. Just fun little dude. Here are your name options. Is it unruly rodent, riotous rodent, rowdy mouse, disorderly mouse?
I like Rowdy Mouse.
Rowdy Mouse sounds the best for sure.
Rowdy Mouse feels good.
Absolutely.
You will.
I'm not gonna
notice a
pick
trend.
it, but it sounds
It's
the best.
it's the dual ow sound in both of those words.
No, it couldn't be.
Okay.
It's also the punchiest. The other ones have 3 syllables or 4 syllables.
Now, what does that mean, though?
Means it sounds good.
No.
Did you just say? Did you just go? No.
My favorite improv tactic. No and nothing.
My favorite improv tactic. I shoot everyone in the room.
My favorite improv tactic, no. The opposite of yes and. Just no, period. I think it
So what is
can't
it?
be either of the mouse options because that's clearly not a mouse. It has dinosaur toes. Therefore, I am going to go
Therefore, rodent.
with riotous rodent. I don't even think riotous is a word, but I'm
It
gonna.
is.
Okay, I don't think it's a word that Kyle would have found to use. And it also sounds worse. The worst option is disorderly mouse. The second worst option is riotous rodent, and that's what I'm gonna pick.
Disorderly sounds like something that I would come up with if I just like looked for synonyms for what the real answer is. And that's going to sound real dumb if that's the right answer. But But this guy looks like a shitty little upstart, so I'm going with unruly. I don't think he can cause so much damage as to be riotous, you know?
But look at that fucking tooth.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't think you could cause a riot just by showing up with a tooth like that?
That's a shovel if I've ever seen one.
I used to look like that as a child. That's not even a joke. And I can tell you one thing. People would riot about how fucking ugly I was.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Nico, what are you picking?
Rowdy Mouse.
Nico, you went with the one that sounds the best.
Yeah.
And you know what that gets you?
Nothing.
A point! It's the right answer!
Stupid!
It's simple. It has all the things that you said. It's great. You did it. It's that one. And everyone else just walked themselves away from the right answer.
It's not a mouse, though. His feet look like Barney the dinosaur.
It's
Okay,
mouse.
well, my feet look pretty fucked up too. Am I not? Don't answer. Actually, wait. I want to mute your audio so bad so I don't hear whatever's gonna come out of your mouth next.
Unruly Rodent is just Nico's nickname.
Aww.
Because of his fucked up feet.
And with that, on to the first bonus round of the main question. I don't know how to do this, guys. There's a part 2 of question 2.
Okay.
It's a segment I like to call "What's It Drop When It Dies?"
Okay.
So, enemies in this
Probably
game drop a
blood.
random ass item. Guess what?
Do we get options or do we just have to fucking pull it out of our ass?
Nothing. You get nothing. You get nothing from this thing.
Think like this. Think like this. You are a psychic lad wandering out in the world to kill an alien demon that's gonna take over the earth.
Uh-huh. I've been there. Yeah. No.
He didn't.
Totally.
He didn't get any options. He just had to do it. Thus, channeling the emotion and energy of the game. I need y'all to unlock your psychic powers and just figure it out. What is this
could have
drop?
I think he still could have chosen to stay home. Could have been like, that's not my problem. Let the
Okay,
world die.
but like
you know?
I have to ask.
Fair, I guess.
Is this gonna be one of the like you pick whichever one you like best answers?
Yes. So thank you.
no,
I was gonna say,
whatever
Because
get
there is
points
a
if we get
zero. There is an almost less
So-
than 0% chance that we get it correct.
So first of all, as we get into this segment here, I do strongly urge you all to please take note of your own points as we go, because at this point you'll get a point if you get like the normal question right, like the name. Then here I will give a point to whoever's answer I like the most, and if you actually get it or even really fucking close to the actual thing that it drops, you'll get an extra another point. You'll get 2.
Oh, damn.
Strap in because
enjoy.
I'm going to get him 100% accurate every time.
All right.
Cool.
So what does he drop when he dies?
What does he drop when he dies?
What does he drop when he dies?
Pez. That's not a tooth. That's a Pez.
That's actually a peasant his mouth.
And when you
He's
just
hanging out by his
eviscerate
mouth.
his body with psychic powers, the only thing that's left is just
His Pez.
the paste that used to be the meat holding his body together and his piece of Pez.
Okay.
I think this is a rowdy mouse, right? It
Rowdy mouse.
is not playing by the rules. It is possibly upset with its parents and is lashing out. I think that you would have gotten an item from it, but in its final moments, it is so upset that you are being unfair by killing it that it breaks its drop just so you can't have it.
Oh,
That seems like a long way of saying that it doesn't drop anything.
Yeah.
That was it. The answer is nothing. So, but I appreciate the story, Nico. What's it drop when it dies?
So I think we're so connected, me and this rowdy mouse, that it drops my extra toe. That's not a tooth hanging out of its mouth. That's not a Pez hanging out of its mouth. That's the toenail.
You have a really fucked up toenail on that extra toe, apparently.
You don't get to talk about it.
It's very rectangular.
Is this
Yeah, man.
Is this like a reveal that you have an extra toe? I don't know if we've talked about it before.
I don't
think
know
it's
if
the
we've
first
said it on the
time.
channel.
Might be the toe. Yeah, I do have an extra toe.
Yeah, have fun
It
adding
looks
that to the
real
wiki.
weird because it's not just an extra one. So it is a little rectangular. Yeah.
All right. So we do have a winner, and by winner I mean one I like the most. Not you didn't get it.
I would hope so.
He drops a bread roll, guys. It's a mouse. He's taking some bread. I expected cheese, but you know what? Sometimes expectations are blown out of the water, which you guys have done. And Tyler, while I just like Pez. Mitch, while I like your story, Nico, the callback. The callback really won me over. So Nico, you get an extra point here. Thank
You know
for
what?
that.
You deserve
Thank
that
you.
point for taking the sacrifice of divulging personal information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You're
for
right.
a point on a fucking quiz. Oh my god, I feel robbed.
Pez is
feel
closer
wrong.
to cheese than a toe. Just gonna
Talk
throw that
about
out
your
there.
medical conditions, man. What do you want?
Is Pez closer?
I'm sorry, my hat is my
cheese
limiter.
than a
I'm getting really
toe.
upset for
hat
no
is my-
reason.
Pez is not
Mitch is
closer because you
unchained.
can have there's toe cheese. You can have toe cheese.
On to round 3, guys! Whoa! On to round 3. Don't worry, it gets fun now. Whoa!
It's another smash item.
Hell yeah!
It is certainly another
It's
smash
Toad
item.
School. oh, wait. Should I get Toad School with the froggy boots?
Oh, he's coming back.
No, he's back again. Shoot him! He's dead now.
With that printed on it.
Can't put him back on screen. He's been shot.
So this is another little guy that you fight earlier on. So early on, little villain.
Okay.
Now, here are your options for the names. I misclicked again. I'm not.
You're doing a bang up job as a host.
Yep. Good man.
Nice.
Good man. Good
It
man.
takes some time for the hat to merge with the head. There's an absorption period. It's all loosely like imagine like you carve out a pumpkin, you pour out the insides, and then when you hold it upside down afterwards, there's like little bits that like hang down a little bit, and you're like, ew, gross. That's how slow. That's the process of Mitch's almighty
Taking
thoughts
root.
entering into my brain and taking root. Exactly. Here are your options. Oh, this is
No, it's not.
I'm gonna go with Rowdy Mouse.
Yeah,
Rowdy
it's,
Mouse.
Ryan's first. Are we gonna guess that again? Please.
guys, this isn't going well. Here are your options. Is this little guy, Jolly Shroom, Walkin' Wally, Ramblin' Evil Mushroom, or Toxic Mush?
I don't care that it doesn't have anything to do with mushrooms. I'm choosing Walkin' Wally. He deserves it.
I'm going
No.
for Toxic Mush because when I saw that, I immediately thought of Mushroom Mun, and that guy's a fucking bastard.
Good.
Okay.
Tyler?
So, this could be anything.
That's
But
the
Actually,
idea.
it could be one of
I
these
think-
4.
I think it can't be Toxic Mush because that's clearly a Mario mushroom. That shit ain't toxic. It makes you big. Rambling Evil Mushroom
Guy's never eaten a
ain't
poison
got no
mush before.
mouth. How is he rambling? Also, he does not look evil. Other than the fact that, like, maybe if you mirrored his legs, it could make something close to a swastika, which would be quite bad. Walkin' Wally, he's clearly running. I'm gonna go with Jolly Shroom, please.
Just
Wow.
like Tyler talked a lot. This guy also talks a lot. It's Ramblin' Evil Mushroom.
That's fucking stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, where is his mouth?
hate
How does he
that.
talk?
I'll never
Does he
know.
do, like fucking tap dance Morse code?
Now, say it with me, guys. What does he drop when he dies?
I haven't heard that enough times to say it with you. I'm sorry.
You get it. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
I thought at least you'd get it, Mitch, because our brains are connected right now.
No, my brain is connecting with you. I got nothing. I got nothing
it's
up
like
here.
just me,
It's
you
a
and
one
me.
way. You're just siphoning
okay.
him.
That's why my brain hurts.
You're sucking him.
So tell me, what does this guy drop when he dies?
$20 gift card to Jollibee. Obviously.
To Jollibee.
Take that, atheists.
Now I will. Now that Tyler has submitted his answer, oh well. I will say the last one, right, was bread roll for a mouse, and that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
We're entering the land of nonsense now.
Cool.
So perhaps Tyler's answer wasn't too crazy.
It was correct, actually.
We'll get there. Got everybody else. What are your guesses?
Easy. He drops a pair of shoes because he's zooming along so fast. He's picking up shoes, putting them on, and forgetting them the second that they leave his feet. They're just gone in the wind.
How's he putting
Can't
them
keep
on?
him on his feet. He just runs into him.
Impressive.
All the people he's taken down over the course of his life, he puts their shoes on.
Can you-
and promptly loses them.
Can you imagine the existence of some kind of fucking mushroom-ass cryptid? Like, you go to put on your shoes, and a little mushroom just sprints into your shoes and runs them out the door before you can get them on. That'd be
Exactly.
fucking
About to lean
terrifying.
down to put them on.
That is a Pennsylvania ass cryptid if I've ever heard one.
Way to dox us.
Hey, it's a big state and there's a lot of Amish. They don't know.
We're
Yeah,
clearly
Amish don't know what
Amish.
shoes are.
No.
Mitch, what are you guessing? What does he drop when he dies?
Well, I don't have like a funny story or anything. I just have to bring up the Mitch bit hierarchy and add this to the list. If there is a mushroom, it must wear froggy boots. It drops those.
So the options that you have presented me are shoes, froggy boots, and a Jollibee.
Yeah. Whose answer sounds stupid now, Kyle?
So no one got the right answer.
What?
However,
That cannot
crazy.
be true.
However,
believe you.
Tyler does win the point because he actually got the closest. Simply because the right answer is a ketchup packet. And you can find that at a Jollibee's. So Tyler, you get 1 point.
I'm a fucking savant. Let's go.
Okay, now.
So the ketchup packet is actually a very interesting item in EarthBound. Something I didn't say before about the previous one, bread roll, when you eat it, gives you 30 HP back. Whoa, it's a healing item.
Crazy.
Now,
We're playing
the
Saturn.
ketchup.
Damn.
Now the ketchup packet is a combination item. There are a handful of items in the game where you can combine them with other items and you can increase their effects. A healing item that exists is a hamburger, and if you combine the ketchup packet with it, it increases the amount of health you get back from that item.
Awesome.
So you could just go, you could get some hamburgers, you could farm some rambling evil mushrooms in battle, and then just be like, now I have really strong heals. And just smash some ketchup on a burger.
Strong heels because
Holy
feet,
shit.
and it runs. I get it.
You got a critical hit on that hamburger?
Yeah, you can crit the hamburger with a ketchup packet. On
You
to
smash the
round
hamburger.
4!
Did you know that Jollibee has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mascots?
9 mascots? Was one of them this guy?
That's just the lower half of the mushroom.
No.
Yeah.
Completely different.
That's the mushroom without his cap.
This
No,
is
no.
my turn to do what
Can you
guys
not
do
see?
with
Well,
Digimon.
we know that Nico can't see color. This is an established
Right.
fact. But those are green, and there's only 1 foot.
Hey, you don't know what environment these pictures were taken in. This could have been very green lighting, and that could have been very natural orange-red lighting for the other.
It's
This is
clearly a
Alolan-
cactar halfway through
yes.
its transformation into a Pikmin.
I think it's a Alolan Ramblin' Evil Mushroom.
Someone picked a green onion too early.
You know
We're
what?
really funny.
We don't have to do the option. You guys guessed it. It's a
Yeah.
lowland, rambling, evil mushroom. No. Here are your options. Is it
There's
mobile
Walkin' Wally.
sprout, Walkin' Wally, weed, or terrible small plant?
I want terrible small plant immediately. I want it to be terrible, horrible, no good, very bad small plant.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you made that answer for Mitch. Mobile Sprout feels no. I don't like that one. I'm going to choose Walkin' Wally again because I need to double down until I get some kind
channel.
of release.
This is actually Traipsing Wallace.
Excuse
you? Shut the fuck up. I think terrible small plant makes the most sense given the fact that it's very similar to rambling evil mushroom in the way it's written. I am gonna have to go with Mobile Sprout Gundam because I don't want to pick Walkin' Wally, and weed is. They wouldn't put drugs in a kid's game, probably.
Well,
I don't
in
know.
Earthbound, maybe.
If there was ever a game where drugs would be involved,
Yeah.
it would be this one. However, we have a point. That point goes to Tyler. It's a mobile sprout.
I know a Gundam when I see one. Let's go.
That sure is a Gundam, offshoot of a Gundam.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I'm gonna not throw you a curveball. What's he drop when he dies?
You didn't let me say it with you this time.
Didn't give you an option that time. I'm the leader, bitch.
Cool.
I
the
decided
leader,
you could
bitch.
say it with me.
I would like to go last this time. I feel like I've been jumping on it immediately because I know what it is again. But I'd like to give the other fellas some time
Right.
to
Fair.
process stuff.
Okay, so now we've gotten 2 bonus answers, and they've both been like foodstuffs. So now we're gonna have to collectively make the decision: are we just going for silly and what we feel in our heart, or are we going for accuracy? And in my case, I am 100% going for silly. This man drops a handheld fan because he can just hold that beneath him. So if he doesn't have enough land to walk on as a mobile sprout, he can give himself more mobility and just point a fan directly at the little blades of grass and go wee wee.
I don't think you know how wind works.
No, it works exactly like that.
Okay.
Mitch?
I wasn't listening to a single thing that guy said. I think that I cannot believe this is going to be my actual answer. I think that he drops a photograph of his best friend, Ramblin' Evil Mushroom, wearing his favorite boot.
Jesus Christ.
Mitch,
Mitch, that was so fast.
motherfuck! I hate knowing that you did this in MS Paint.
so fast. That was
God
so
damn
fast.
you.
It was alarmingly quick. Just like a mobile sprout would be. Tyler, what's your answer? Can you produce art real quick for your answer?
I sure can't. I'm not even going to attempt it.
What's your answer, anyways? I
think he
this is
just
what you get for
drops-
saying you want to go last. By the way, you opened the door to allow someone else to make art. By not you're like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm jumping the gun, and then immediately art was created in its place.
Almost
Okay.
didn't give me enough time.
That's okay because it's not the correct answer, so I have nothing to worry about because I have the correct answer. He drops knowledge.
Okay.
He tells you what's up. Like I don't know what the knowledge is. It depends on the situation. It depends what you need to know, but he drops it for you.
But like,
He
what
drops
form?
knowledge, and then we're just sitting there waiting for you to continue.
Yeah, bro,
and
like,
that's it.
go on.
I'm not the one dropping knowledge. The plant is.
But like, what form of
ask him.
knowledge are we talking about? Like,
You hit him, he hits the ground, he's about to fade into nothingness, and he hits you with a Snapple fact.
And I mean, he has the leafage to be a Snapple.
Right.
So like, I
He
mean,
uses
this
one
all
of the
tracks.
leaves to flick one of the Snapple caps at you.
That's the item you get is a Snapple cap because he drops the knowledge.
Yeah.
He drops the Deku leaf.
Uh-oh, Tyler, what are you doing?
I
Oh,
googled
God, I see
drop
what
some
you're
knowledge. I'm just gonna see what it gives me.
Why?
for your
I just
image
wanted to see
submission.
if I could like get some knowledge from the internet.
While you're looking for knowledge from the internet.
What if I just told an AI it was a walking plant and then asked it for knowledge?
In the
All
next
it
episode of
brought-
the dating sim game is we ask EarthBound villains to date us. In AI.
It's okay. All it brought up was a quote from an Ice-T song, "Freedom of Speech." So
Oh my god.
Awesome. So Mitch wins because he made art.
that's stupid.
Now I
No,
will
that's fair.
from here on out I will ban the usage of other media.
Yeah,
As
that's
an option.
reasonable.
I
That is fair,
respect
that is
you
fair.
for coming up with it on the fly, thus giving you the improv point. However, everyone's answers were great and made me chuckle, made me laugh. But Nico, I really thought you were about to be onto it because you were like, well, all of them have been food items, and then proceeded to talk about a fan.
Yeah.
Because the mobile sprout also drops you a healing item, just a base healing item. It's a croissant. He's got a croissant in there somewhere that he'll drop when you kill him. 60 HP, so it's doubly as good as a bread roll. Don't know how that works. But
That's crazy.
I mean, I would say
It's-
a croissant is typically doubly as effective as a bread roll. Just
Well,
in like
it's-
a
Well,
general
so they live in a
sense.
small
Doubly-
town, so it's very likely that the bread roll is one of those like really shitty, like dry, needs butter, you know?
Wow. Way to just shit on every single person that watches this who lives in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like me.
Duh.
Bitch.
Get fucked all of Ohio.
Wow. Yeah, Columbus isn't real.
No,
Cleveland isn't real. Like
Cleveland,
Cincinnati.
they're not.
They have two cities big enough to have a football team in the NFL. And you said they are too small.
I don't watch football. Fuck that.
The football team is the whole
not real.
populace of that city.
Yeah, it's just that roster. Anyway,
I'm just gonna start taking pot shots at different states now that.
that's a wild bit to have, but I mean, you'll garner hate. That's fine.
Fuck you, New Hampshire. We don't even remember you're real. Why is there no Metah? Why is it Utah?
Okay, don't.
That's
do
a
that.
great question. I'm so glad we cut back in right as you were asking that question, Tyler. So we
don't
are
wanna keep
on
that
to
in.
round. it's gonna be really weird if that's how I intro us back in. It's gonna be really weird if
Kyle
I
is
just say
doing your
that.
storyboarding for you.
Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome. Hey, so we're on to the next question, guys. Are you excited? How are we
No.
feeling? What are your feelings this far into the quiz?
I feel I should be
I-
winning, but I don't think I am.
I just realized that I have to do like actual improv instead of just talking about froggy boots, and it scares me.
I thought that was your form of improv.
That bit only goes so far, and that realization is haunting.
Next question.
That's an ant, dog.
Whoa, Durant is looking a little.
Festive.
That no,
This-
that's not. The ants were created before Durant.
Are you sure?
Believe you?
Touch grass, noob.
Are you sure about that? So what was the guy's name? Is it Metal Pest?
No.
Totally Normal Bug? Titanic Ant? Or Zapatron 9000?
Totally normal bug. I've never seen
It's
a more
totally
normal
normal
bug. than
bug. It's totally normal bug. There's. I refuse to.
this. Well, I
believe.
don't want to pick the same thing as anyone else.
I'm
I
picking
don't give a
Titanic
shit.
Ant because you can't spell Titanic without ant spelled wrong.
Logic.
Shit, I meant to spell ant, but all I said was tan.
Titanic.
Unsubscribe. I will change my answer to Zapatron 9000 because it sounds so fake that it has to be real.
Tyler, it's so fake that it's not real. And thank you for giving the love to my fake answer, totally normal bug. Answer's
Tortellini bug.
Titanic ants, guys. Y'all went, it's an ant, right as it popped up, and I went, damn, I'm gonna fool no one. And then only one person picked the option with ant, and I was like, all right.
Well, I wasn't
because
giving
there was only
anything
one option with
Titanic about
ant.
it.
Yeah. it gave off the vibes of being totally normal.
Yeah, it didn't give off the
gives
vibes
you
of
normal
like
vibes.
I can't see him dying in a frozen body of water on the edge of a door.
Oh.
Say it with me now. Was this thing drop when he dies?
Froggy boots.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. You can't do that. You gotta
gotta
work on
stay on
ready.
your toes.
You didn't
Gotta stay
catch
on
me
your
off
toes.
guard, but I forgot what you were gonna say.
Eat ass.
Yeah.
That's when it drops to the ties. It's eat ass. That's
Eat ass.
crazy.
Dude, my
Guys.
inventory is full of eat ass.
Now, I will say here, just to make you aware, Titanic Ant is the first real boss in EarthBound.
Or they're
Well,
fake
bosses.
bounds.
Okay.
Like the first like boss, like as you're going through, because like some of them are a little bit harder than others, but this is like considered the first boss that you run into, like boss
Oh,
that you need to
okay.
fight.
Well, then I think he drops a little note that says, "I was a real boss."
All right.
I think he drops a pair of Christmas lights, green and red, from the top of his antenna. But the thing is, they only have a limited number of uses, and if you use up one of them, the other one also goes out, and you can't use it anymore.
That's not how Christmas lights actually work. Like one will go out and then the other ones stay on, and then you're just upset because you're like, well, I can't get rid of them. 'cause the
No,
other
one
ones-
goes out, they all go out.
Well, it depends on the Christmas lights,
sometimes,
because if you
yeah.
have ones that are like my shitty little Christmas tree, then one goes out and they all go out, and you got to figure out of
Yeah.
all of the several hundred on there, which one to replace.
It's true.
You got to remember when this game came out.
You're not getting a choice, Mitch.
You're
You
reaping
just-
the rewards of modern society.
Yeah, you just
True.
exposed Kyle to not knowing how Christmas lights work. There's no way
Fucking
he's getting you that.
Zoomer.
Flimsy man.
I guess I'm just blessed to have never experienced it where they all went out. I have one. I've always like a couple sets of Christmas lights where a couple go out and I go, no, there's one like garage sale down the road. I'll just grab that instead. Just replace it every time. Nico.
He drops a key, but the key is also a pecan sandy. The key is like to an optional area, so you can either use the pecan sandy as a healing item for 120 healing points, or you can use it as a key to get to an optional area.
Thank you for reminding me that pecan sandies exist.
I just got whiplash, and I thought it was from the hat. Mitch trying to steal it back. No, it was from Nico's pecan sandy key.
I'll whip your lash.
So no one got it right, and I thought perhaps you could, because he doesn't drop anything when he dies. Whoa!
Well, that seems
He's
like
a
something
boss.
that a real boss would do, which seems the equivalent of dropping a note that says, "I'm a real boss."
All right.
That's a really good point.
That's a
Tyler.
good point.
However, I need a multi-tool that's a pecan sandy and a key in my life. So Nico gets the point.
Fuck yeah, that's another one in the books for pecan sandies, boys. I'm gonna put this
Please
on my
list
quarterly
off all of
report.
the other things in the book about pecan sandies.
No, that's
We
private
need to-
company information.
We need, if we hit 20,000 subscribers, Nico will release a dramatic reading of his book where he lists off all the uses of pecan sandy.
Can we just say that we'll do that if we hit like 9,000 so that it's guaranteed that he'll do that?
He just has to do it. Woo! All right, on to the next question. I didn't expect this quiz to be this unhinged. I looked at my plan for this and I went, wow, this is going to be quick and simple.
No.
Have you been,
Crazy.
have you been on any
Now.
other video we've made on this channel?
not.
Back on track. I'm crying from laughter about a pecan sandy key.
Yeah.
We have been looking at these weird creatures, right?
No.
Some weird creatures. But EarthBound. EarthBound's a very real game. It's about real life, about real struggles, real problems of a psychic child, so sometimes people are evil. Just like this guy. Welcome to the next round.
No, he looks nice.
Why is he pogoing on an inflated condom?
Whoa. That's what that looks like to you? No. Big man.
My dude is just
Maybe not big man.
My dude is just like shoving pens in his dick hole and thinking that it's condom. It's the ultimate form of protection, killing the seed before it can come.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. So this is a child, and what is this child's name? Is this child school bully, pointy pogo, class clown, pogo punk?
I gotta give it to class clown because I made a joke about inflating something.
Dude,
So it's like balloon
as
animals.
someone who has seen a quote-unquote class clown inflate a condom in class before, that tracks very hard. That's not even a joke. I remember that happening.
That's unfortunate. Jesus. God.
Oh god, I'm gonna choose Pointy Pogo because he got that weird little point on his head.
Not that the pogo's pointy.
No, that's a given.
Okay, cool. So we've got one. We got one for class clown, one for pointy pogo. Tyler, I know you had a real life interaction with a class clown that looked like this with a condom.
Yeah, he
But,
looked
what are you
exactly like
picking?
that too. I didn't mention that, but yeah, he looked
like evil Egad.
exactly like that. And just the middle of class, just pulled out a condom, fucking whipped it like a balloon, and just inflated it in the middle of a lecture.
What a legend. Honestly.
Wow. Yeah, the people that went to our high school, I think, are mostly in jail now. I'm gonna go with Pogo Punk because I think that sounds the best.
Oh god. I was parched.
Cool.
Thanks.
That story really took it out of me. But Tyler, I tell you what, your real life trials and tribulations have somehow pointed you to the right answer. It's Pogo Punk.
I know a Pogo Punk when I see one. I knew it couldn't be a school bully because that looks like a kid who would get bullied.
That's
so real.
yeah.
So real for that.
Look at those shorts.
Well,
Look at that
okay,
thigh
but
gap.
I don't know if there's enough
Sorry,
there
the
to even
universe
consider
told me
them
not to say
thighs.
that.
Look at that
hey.
thigh gap.
You know what that
Mickey
thigh
Mouse
gap
ass
reminds me
shoes? I
of?
mean-
Mickey Mouse ass shoes. What does he drop when he dies?
He looks like if
How does my segue carry this
I'm gonna have to go with Mickey Mouse ass shoes.
Big fellas, we gotta escape the footwear.
Again, if I
No.
need to remind you, every character that's had a droppable item has been food.
I think that on that track, I bet Mitch is going to say that it's just fresh dead babies from that popped condom.
What I was going to say is I think that this guy, as a, I know this, bear with me, this game came out way before this book. As a reference to Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he drops cheese.
Wow.
And if you combine it with the ham that another enemy, probably later on this list, drops, and the croissant that Mobile Sprout drops, you can get the Jimmy Dean's breakfast croissant, and it heals 200 HP.
Wow.
Wow. That went places.
That sure did. Nico, what does he drop when he dies?
I think he drops like a shitty little Lunchable, like the ham and cheese cracker Lunchables. Like this is a little schoolyard bitch. Like he's got a Lunchable in his back pocket.
I swear
stealing
to
those cookies.
Christ, I swear to Christ, if you shit on Lunchables one more time, I'll have to come
Hey,
over to
no,
your
listen,
place.
Yeah, there's
Man,
nothing I love more than an uncooked pizza the size of my palm of my hand.
Let me be very clear.
Tyler.
Lunchables scratch a very particular itch. I will admit I had several of them within the last few months. However, that does not
I did
bar
not know
the
you were
fact
poor.
that I got them for free.
Hey, listen, man, there's something about those Lunchable stackables, all right? Listen.
Yeah, man, listen. They are shitty. Will I eat them and enjoy them? Yes. Are they bad? Yes.
Good. It's more nostalgia for the Lunchables for me than anything. Are they great? Obviously not. But like, man, those got me through the day a lot of times. So, in a surprising turn of events, I am going to allow Mitch to get 2 points for this answer because
He's got the cheese touch.
Because at first when he said just cheese, I was like, I'll probably give him a point. But then he mentioned ham. And this guy drops the hamburger the aforementioned hamburger.
That's so unfair in my favor, and I will take it.
And I'll give it to you for that. And then you made a sandwich, and I was like, he drops a sandwich. I don't know if it's
Add it to the wiki. The Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich is a hamburger.
I gotta go heat one up right now. Continue the quiz without me.
I will just add the fun little flavor text that the hamburger's description is hamburger, 50 HP restored, 100% beef. Like, it just has that in there for fun. I don't know. But Mitch, you're awarded 2 points for that because I don't think somebody had to get it eventually.
Wait,
I guess I don't know.
Why does
It
the
was
hamburger
closest.
heal less than a croissant?
Not with ketchup on it. We're on to the next round. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Every single thing up until this point, as I was like prepping for this quiz, I remembered. And anything after this question, I remembered. This one I did not recall. And oh my gosh, it made my day. This is your next enemy.
Hi there.
Okay.
This is part of an Adult Swim cartoon.
And the fact that he got a claymation model made too is awesome.
This is just what happened to Beaker after the Muppets ended.
Oh no!
I was gonna say this was Yukon Cornelius when he was in college.
Oh my gosh,
Second
guys.
Yukon Cornelius mentioned.
I know. If I had a nickel for every time they mentioned Yukon Cornelius on this channel, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Here are your options. Once I click the button correctly. There it is. Is it New Age Retro Hippie, Ginger Friend, Free Spirit Hobo, or Street Dwelling Flower Child?
Free Spirit Hobo.
I read that as finger friend.
Oh!
That's thankfully not an option.
I mean, if you're offering,
They do live together.
stay away from me.
I feel like with what little I know about the EarthBound series, I kind of feel like Street Dwelling Flower Child's got the right energy.
That was the approach I took with Free Spirit Hobo. The word hobo feels like I should be expecting to see it in that game series.
And I like the way your guys' brains are going now. This is nice.
I mean, this guy certainly is a ginger friend, but I will go with New Age Retro Hippie. 'Cause he's also that.
I mean, technically all these answers are correct.
Sure.
Because they all are similar things and they're all describing of what we're looking
Yeah.
at. However, the real name for it is New Age Retro Hippie.
Let's go! Also, that was
I
very
do-
offensive to Nico to say that our ginger friend could be described as a free spirit hobo, a street-dwelling
like,
flower child, and a new
he's-
age retro hippie.
He's like, I don't know, you find him on the street. I don't know. Like, he's out there. That's correct, Nico. I do like that you guys. I do like that where your guys' brains are going. You guys are really thinking about, Earthbound's a weird, wacky game. Were they on drugs when they made this game? Who knows? What's he drop when he dies?
Drugs!
Is that your estimation?
Probably, right?
No, I'll give you a hint here too. This is not food.
He drops the keys to his really old Mercedes
No.
that like still has a little bit of gas left in it. And I'm saying that because it looks like the Mercedes logo on his shirt.
Yeah, that's his pendant
peace sign.
No, I think it's not drugs because that'd be too easy.
That's
It's actually, you use the Mercedes to get to the next town, but it's like a one-way thing. So you have to find other ways of travel after that.
I think when you beat him, his hair, he's so shocked that you defeated him that his hair poofs up and the headband shoots off his head, and that's what he drops, is a sweaty, gross, ginger hair laden headband.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
And Tyler, what's your not drugs answer?
Drugs.
Oh, you're giving him an opportunity.
He said he did. He revoked it. He revoked it before Mitch even gave his answer.
I did not hear that.
I certainly did. And then I heard your answers, and I went, "It's probably still drugs."
Tyler, you said it's not food.
Yeah.
Drugs aren't
depends on the
technically
drugs.
food. I
I
mean,
pick
like,
up a pocket full of pills I don't recognize, and
Yeah, Mo. I
then,
love
like
going
I
to
walk
a
into
nice,
another room and you hear the Minecraft eating sound.
I go to a nice Italian restaurant and being like, "I'll take one plate of methamphetamine, please." With extra oregano.
so no one got it.
I refuse to believe that.
The correct answer is a ruler.
Fuck?
That you use to cut your Coke with.
Now, this description of the ruler is all it says is allows the player to use during battle. This is an item that you literally can't use. It's a joke item that's in the game, and so it's a lie.
Allows the
just get
player
it from
to
him?
use during battle.
Yep, that's the description of it, and you can't even use it. So what is it referencing? Perhaps being something you could use it for?
Drugs.
Tyler gets a point. Yeah. Tyler gets a point. Tyler gets a point.
Damn.
Tyler jumped in the lead with that round, I think. If I'm keeping track.
Did I get 2
correctly.
points for that? Because it was technically.
No.
Oh.
No, because it wasn't drugs.
I
It says
just said no
use.
one got it right.
It.
I got 1 point. I give it 1 point. I'm the game master. I think I decide. 6 Tyler, 5 Mitch, 4 Nico. It's a close race, baby! Holy cow! Wow. We're on to our last human enemy of the day today. Now, here is your next to last question, round 8, baby.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
He's not Clay.
Hello.
He's not. Couldn't find a clay option. Unfortunately, it's probably out there somewhere. I just couldn't find it.
He looks so
here's this.
concerned.
Yeah, for good reason. What is this fella's name? Is
Bentley?
it annoying man, annoying old man, annoying old party man, annoying old drunk party man?
You'd have to go with annoying old drunk party man.
Okay, wait. Nico, what did you say?
I said it at the exact same time as Tyler.
But I
Exactly
don't know.
the same thing.
So wait, what did you guys both pick though? 'Cause
The
they
last
blended
option,
together.
annoying
last
old
option.
drunk party man. It was exactly in sync for me, which means I know we were like a half second off from each other and you could understand us.
Cool. Yeah, it was just I know, draw. I was like, whoa.
I started laughing halfway through because it was exactly the same sync for me.
Nice. And Mitch, will you join them with the annoying old drunk party man?
I feel like I might be sacrificing a point here because I feel like EarthBound actually is willing to put the word drunk in, but I'm gonna go with annoying old party man.
You know, Mitch, that reasoning is gonna get you a point, baby. It is annoying old party man.
All right.
Wow.
I wanted to hop on the drunk part because of the rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably implied.
Yeah, it absolutely probably is implied, and that's why I made it an option. Also, for the same reason you said, Mitch, because they would do it. If anyone did, they would do it. As you'll see, if we make another episode, maybe I'll put more of the problematic names in. Whoa. So Mitch gets a point. Now, fellas, tell me now, What does he drop when he
Booze!
dies?
You know, I didn't see that coming.
That's good. Like keeping your toes. What's he drop? What does this human man, drop when you kill him?
Mad Dog.
Alimony papers.
Okay. And Mitch.
The world's last Blockbuster membership card.
Very diverse set of answers here.
For them, it was probably like the fourth. Like, I don't know. The timing of the game coming out. So no one got the right answer. Because in a wild turn of events, this guy drops a protein drink.
He needs something to recover from the wild night he just had.
And the
Perhaps
divorce.
that's what it's implying. You're right, Tyler, and that's why I'm giving you the bonus point.
Oh, cool.
Because why else would he be an annoying old party man? Because he no longer has a wife, and he can go be an old party man and just drink it up. So Tyler, you get a bonus point. Congratulations.
Cool.
So we are on to the final round. Congratulations, you made it, guys.
Thank you.
As we enter this final round, let's get a little introspective. How are we feeling about the world of EarthBound right now?
Not
How are we
good.
feeling?
Kyle, not good.
No, why not? You're winning, so.
Yeah, but I'm not feeling good about it.
It's fair. Nico, Mitch, how are we feeling about EarthBound?
Silly, goofy gaffs. I'm not feeling
That's
good
a-
about it.
That's almost the right answer. Mitch.
You know, it's really living up to its name. Everything we've encountered so far is bound to the earth, except for maybe Pogo Punk. Actually, he's
probably-
bouncing around quite a lot.
You can probably bounce in the
Never mind,
stratosphere.
actually, I'm feeling terrible about this because it's lying to me.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned EarthBound in your weird description of how you're feeling, because
I thought it was quite normal.
This thing certainly isn't. Here's your final option. It's another
Okay.
boss enemy and one of my favorites.
Oh.
I'm starting to I don't really.
This
starting
image
to
is
not trust-
so big. This image is so
Oh my god!
I hold on. Also, real quick, in the web address for it, the last thing before .png is just /ew.
It is just ew.png.
So, little look behind the curtain, I guess. I started naming them, saving them to my desktop for this exact purpose. And I realized halfway through I was naming them their names. And I was like, they're going to open these and see that. And so I just started naming them random things.
Yeah.
Some of them are just numbers.
Oh, wait,
some of
now
them
I need to go back and
the-
see.
No, a lot of them are numbers, just random numbers. The only other unique one is previously it was man.
Yeah, I see, man. I just saw, man.
Yeah, everything else I believe is just numbers. So, in this final round, it's crazy. What is this horrific thing's name? Is it Mr. Barf, Master Belch, Victor Von Vomit, or Vile Bile?
These are all great.
Thank you.
I think I
We're
have to
writing
go
three
last.
of them.
And I think that means
Oh,
you should
hell
go
yeah.
first.
No.
Oh, you're right.
If you do know, because you might, because this is another quite this is probably like the second most famous, well, third most famous evil entity from this game. If you
That
have
said,
paid
I
it-
could still be wrong.
no, yeah, I yeah, fair, but fun fact and perhaps a hint: if you've paid attention while playing Smash with me, one of the alt costumes is a reference to this individual of thing, and I've definitely said it before in our company. So,
Ha!
Because
Joke's on me,
because
I never listen when you talk, so I'm not really set up for success here.
especially when I'm playing fighting games, dude, you don't listen to anybody.
No.
So
It
Other than
may
Mitch.
be a propensity because of some of Mitch's Dark Souls character names. such as Master Blaster. But Mr. Barf and Master Belch are both calling out to me, and I think I gotta go with Master Belch.
Okay. I feel like the only one I feel like it cannot be is Victor Von Vomit. So watch me be wrong. Mitch laughed, which makes me think I should pick Victor Von Vomit.
The mind games are going crazy right now. This is amazing.
I'm not even running the quiz.
I think
He doesn't even have a hat
Vile,
on.
Vile Bile is the best one. So kudos to you, Kyle, if you came up with that, but I am going to pick it, I think.
And Mitch, do you know the right answer?
I think it's Master Belch.
You think correctly, sir.
Okay.
Damn.
It is Master Belch. Now, there is like a variant of him that is named Master Barf. So I was wondering if perhaps you've heard of that before. That
probably
would
have.
throw you off. And I was worried it was going to throw you off. And I was like, maybe that's what he's thinking of. Maybe he won't be right. But Tyler, thank you for applauding my name that I came up with.
You're welcome.
You're
Put
wrong,
in the
though.
applause. More applause, please.
But that makes us.
Keep putting applause. Don't stop adding applause.
Thank you. Now,
Wow.
that makes things interesting here because now Mitch and Tyler are tied going into the final amazing round of what does he drop when he dies?
This is where the ham comes from. For the
Oh,
Jimmy
no.
Dean's breakfast croissant, this is the ham.
Oh no. Oh no.
You said this was a boss again? I'm gonna say nothing. Cause the last boss, you said he's a boss. He drops nothing.
Is the safest option.
It's the one time I'm doing it.
I think
Stop that.
that he drops.
I'm so nervous about what you're about to say right now, the way you're looking at the camera.
I
Well, I said
think
stop it.
he drops the beat.
Dead ass. The first thing that popped in my head was like, why would he drop beats? Like the food.
Good one. No,
Now
I
you're
think literally
thinking.
just the. I think the plaps that his viscous body probably makes slapping along on the ground. I think he probably just raps to it.
He raps to the plaps.
Yeah, you kill him, and then the sound of his body just falling apart is actually Billy
Master
Joel.
Belch got that floppity riz.
Now, thank you for your submissions. And this is very interesting because in the first EarthBound game, the one that no one played on the Nintendo NES, when you kill a boss, they give you a song.
Whoa. Oh, God.
And if it weren't for the fact that Nico got it right, I would have given Tyler the points. Nico's right, baby. Woo! And you know what that means? We're tied at 7 across the board.
Wow.
That's
Actually
wow,
crazy.
this is crazy. And now we pause for dramatic effect as I get a bonus question to come up with.
No.
Already.
You don't need a question. Just what's the first thing that comes to your heart? The whole point of this game, we've gotten most of our points from just pulling shit out of our ass. You gotta we have to do it one last time.
I have it, but
Yeah.
I need a reference image for you.
Oh, okay.
I've come up with a bonus question.
Good.
And it's so simple. It's
You
so
remembered it.
simple. It's going to be a merge of our what's his name and was he drop with his die segment, because it's going to be improv, fully improv. There's no options other than what's his name?
It's
Thomas
I know
Son.
it.
What'd you just
That's
say?
the problem, is I know it.
I was going to say you might know it. You
I
might
don't.
know it.
Well, I mean, I do. It's Thomas Son. His father named him Thomason, but he is like a real and true weeaboo. So he makes everyone refer to him as Thomas San, and he believes himself to be a martial arts master, and he is neither. He is just a kid named Thomason.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let me clarify as well. If you get the right answer, you win.
Yeah.
If no one gets the right answer, I'll pick the best answer.
So you just said that because I just won.
Because you didn't give the right answer, and I wanted to give you some kind of hope. So guys, what do you guys?
I want to intentionally give a bad name.
Do you know what it is though, Mitch?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Ooh. Okay, so you'll go last. Nico, what is it?
Krillin.
Krillin. All right, that wasn't it either. Mitch, do you know the right answer?
No, I want to play fair.
Okay, cool.
I want to give an incorrect name.
I respect it. Makes it harder for me to decide between Thomas, Sean, Krillin, and whatever the fuck you're about to say. So thanks for that. Go ahead.
I decided this as soon as I saw him too, so the fact that Nico also referenced anime is
Oh no.
I think this guy here, he's so cool. His name is Levi. He's so cool that he was the inspiration for the Attack on Titan character.
Wow.
Wow.
So we have 2 anime references and the correct answer.
Fairly
So
Thomas.
no one was right.
I find that hard to believe.
is the correct answer poo?
It is the correct answer. His name is Pooh.
Oh wait. Fuck.
And the reason why I was like, I'll give it to them because he shows up in Smash, and I'm pretty sure you can find his name in Smash.
I
didn't know that.
I remember now that you say it, that was such a big part. The playthrough I had watched was Game Grumps, and I remember Barry being so into poo specifically. Damn.
Yeah. So
Kyle's into Belch.
I'm into Belch. Barry's into Pooh.
I'm gonna ass play. Can we
I'm in a predicament here
catch
because
up.
like Mitch knew the right answer.
He
together?
didn't know the right answer, but he did not submit the right answer.
It's
That's
true.
so
I did
true.
not submit the right answer.
It was an unofficial aside.
An official aside that was correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
much-
Thomason wins.
Yes! Let's go!
That's the whole quiz, baby. Woo! Let us know in the comments if you guys want more of these, because there are a ton of crazy dudes in EarthBound, and I love talking about this game. I'll even, if you want to, I'll pull some more lore into it. But when Tyler talks about lore, everyone hates it. So, if you want it, let me know.
They do.